People, how y'all doing this morning? Thank you for joining me. So I'll give y'all a minute to get here, as I'm sure some of y'all will like to wait until y'all see my name come up here on y'all screen. But hello, beautiful people. Good morning. I hope y'all are doing well on this fine Tuesday morning, as I came on to do my general collective reading for my Patreon members. So, beautiful people, just so you know, this is a general collective. It's not a personal reading. So, take the messages that resonate and leave behind the ones that don't. If something doesn't fit, please don't force it to fit. Leave it behind for someone else, please. And know that these readings are timeless, so this message may not resonate for you today, but what does, it might resonate for you down the road. If you should feel called to this reading, it will be here. So, I usually don't have these readings out here because this is an exclusive perk for my Patreon members only. So, if you're able to see this, count yourself blessed today. But if you want to see more of my readings like these, you can get a membership at my Patreon. This is where I have them at every day. So, first I'm going to get into the tapped energy. Find out what the overall energy is for this reading. And then I'm going to pull a card for y'all's personal spiritual growth. Y'all's romantic relationship. What could be going on with y'all. And then finance and career. And then I'll pull a few other oracle cards to give y'all some more info. So, beautiful people, let's get into this. Again, this is a general collective, and it's exclusively for my Patreon members, but I'm doing it out here in the open today. This is what my Patreon members get from me every day. And if you're part of my membership, I also do Zodiac Love readings every month, which, if you're on that tier, I will start posting them tomorrow, beautiful people. So I'm sure some of y'all have been looking out for them. Alright, let's get started. See what's going on with y'all, people. Spirit, first, show me what's the overall energy for today's reading. Please and thank you. What's the overall energy for my Patreon members and collective, please? Show me overall, Spirit. No, you can't give me half the freaking deck. Come on now. Oh, show me, Spirit. Overall energy for my Patreon members, collective. Please and thank you. What's the overall, Spirit? And then I'll get into the tarot after I pull the rest of the cards. Drowning. What? What's going on with y'all? I feel like some of y'all are getting locked up in y'all's emotions again. Y'all are feeling like y'all are caught between a rock and a hard place. I feel like many of y'all, this has to do with an internal conflict. I feel like many of y'all getting lost up in your heads, overthinking things, not able to rationalize or use your logic. It feels more like y'all are allowing your emotions to run away with you. For some of y'all, this feels internal. I feel like some of y'all are allowing other people to tell you how to think or how to feel or how to live your life. And for others, this involves a relationship. Romantic, yeah. feel like some of y'all been not getting along with y'all's significant other. But for some of y'all, this is like family. This is a family dynamic. So, I'll find out from Spirit what this is about. Give me more clarity. Alright, Spirit. Show me personal and spiritual growth. What's the personal and spiritual growth my collective needs to focus on today? Personal and spiritual growth, Spirit. Let's go. Alright. Personal spiritual growth, Spirit. For Patreon members and collective. What is the focus, Spirit? Alright, thank you. Oh dear. Alright, beautiful people. Y'all are, how do I say this? Spirit is trying to get y'all out of y'all's lustful ways. That's the best way I'm going to put this. Instead of focusing on the physical, sexual lust, Spirit's trying to get you focused more with your heart. Okay? So, all y'all seem to be in y'all's heads drowning about something, and y'all getting too caught up sexualizing yourself instead of using your heart. Being too lustful. Alright, Spirit. What else? Oh. Spirit, show me finance, career. Finance and career. For today. What's the finance and career, Spirit? It's too early for that, Spirit. What's the focus today, Spirit? Finance and career. Investments. Some of you are looking at making a new investment. This feels like real estate for someone. Some of y'all, this has more to do with a business. Looking at expanding a business. So I'm picking up on someone who's an entrepreneur. And for some of y'all, I feel like this is also pertaining to like a 401k retirement. I get like you're either considering starting like a 401k or an IRA, or you're looking at increasing your what do they call that? Your payroll deductions into it through your employer. So, and I feel like that's gonna help. So, alright, Spirit, now show me. Love, romantic love. What is this, Spirit? It's interesting that drowning card came out. I feel like for someone, you're overthinking even your investment plans. Almost feels like someone thinks they made a bad mistake. Investing in something that they aren't feeling as being fruitful right now. Not good. Alright, Spirit, show me romantic love. What's going on with the collective's romantic love life? With a romantic connection. y'all are wondering, ooh, this feels like a no contact. I get celebration out here, so you might be hearing something good soon. Good news. But for someone, this feels like a no contact. So it feels like you've been waiting to hear from somebody for a while. And it's been crickets. And I feel like that's where you could be drowning in your thoughts, in your emotions, questioning and doubting yourself. Wondering, why did you give to this person when it feels like they didn't give a crap about you? And this even pertains to friends with benefits, and I feel like that's where some of this sexuality with this card's coming out with it. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I'm just telling you what Spirit just said to me. And they said because you went into that relationship hoping that this person would give you their heart, but you went in there using your body instead. And because you went in there with the wrong mindset, that person didn't get a chance to fall in love with you for your heart, for your soul, your spirit, your personality, all the attributes that you would have wanted them to look at you through. They only look through, or only have been looking at you through a lustful lens. And I almost feel like Spirit's trying to cut this off. But you haven't learned that lesson yet. Because you allowed your heart to get caught up in it. When the other person was only looking at you as, unfortunately, a roll in the hay. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what Spirit said. But for someone, you might be hearing from this person. I don't know if it's going to be a celebration, though, to be honest. The celebration I pick up, it'd be almost like cutting your ties with this person. Like getting that confirmation, like, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't want to be with you. Seriously, I only looked at you as someone that can get their sexual desires taken care of. And I know that hurts. I get that, but beautiful people, I tell you all the time, when you date with intention. Don't go in there thinking because someone you like and you want to get involved with, that maybe they're not on the same page as you, or maybe they don't see you the same way. So, but you think you're going to go in there and change their mind. It doesn't end up happening 9 times out of 10. So, unless that person is looking for the same thing you're looking for, don't do it. Don't, try and sell yourself short going in there trying to convince them of your worth and seeing your value. And you're going to change their mind. You're not. You're only setting yourself up to get hurt. So Spirit's saying that's the lesson you got to learn in this. And yeah, it comes with a lot of regrets. But take this as a karmic lesson. Know that the next person you go out with, make sure that they want the same things you want. Otherwise, you're selling yourself short. Trying to convince someone else of your worth. Alright. Now show me, Spirit. Drowning. What we got, Spirit? Overall energy for drowning. Oh, this energy's gonna be heavy. I already feel it. Spirit, show me recent past surrounding drowning. Recent past, Spirit. Okay, clarify, Spirit. 77 might be significant to somebody. Spirit saying, why are you selling yourself short? Again, whether this comes to something you've invested in, and I just feel like maybe it might have been a flop, and instead of losing your mind in what you have invested in. You know, take this how it resonates. Could be um, the money you invested into a business that maybe didn't turn out as well, or it could be in a relationship where you used your body instead of allowing that person to fall in love with your heart. Spirit saying you're worth fighting for. You have options, but you make it sound like you don't have options. Spirit saying you do. But stop getting lost in your head thinking that thing's going to work out. Or like I said, you know, when it comes to relationship, stop making it seem like, you know, you're going to convince this person that you're worth the effort. You're worth getting serious and settling down with, because they're not going to see it that way, okay? And when it comes to anything you're investing in, again, it's like, you know, Spirit saying, you're not caught up between a rock and a hard place. You're not allowing yourself to be. Yeah, if you keep pouring yourself into that same thing, then yeah, you might end up losing. But if you look at other opportunities coming towards you, that'll be worth fighting for, than, you know, allowing to get yourself all caught up and drown in this. Because I just don't feel it. Unless you're putting into like an investment, like an IRA or a 401k. I don't know, beautiful people. You may want to reconsider. Change something. Alright, Spirit, show me present energy. Surrounding, drowning. Okay, confirm, Spirit. Y'all gotta pick up the pieces. You can't get lost. Losing your motivation. That's not gonna get you anywhere, beautiful people. And overthinking this again, it's not gonna change, okay? The only thing you can do right now is look for another alternative, okay? I'm not saying don't look at where you may have lost, where you may have, you know, maybe you should have chose a different path, okay? Learn that lesson and move forward. Leave everything else behind. It's time to start investing somewhere else, because otherwise you're going to get caught in this energy, being stuck back here. Why? Because I have this 3 of Cups, but it's in reverse. You're not being motivated because you keep getting lost here. So Spirit's saying stop. Spirit's saying get out of this energy, okay? It's not that you can't see. It's that you're not allowing yourself to see everything else that's around you. You're only seeing and looking at one thing. The thing that's getting you lost in your thoughts or lost in your emotions. Make a new start. Game plan. Switch it up. Change, adapt. I know change is difficult sometimes, but it's the one thing that's a constant, beautiful people. Good or bad. Spirit's trying to break you free of all that pain, but you keep locking yourself up in it. They want you to focus on yourself, getting yourself going, so you can find your ambitions and motivations again, instead of allowing someone else or something else to take it from you. That's giving up your power. Don't do that. Alright, Spirit, what's at the center? What is it that the collective doesn't know? What's at the center of this, Spirit? Come on. What's at the center, Spirit? Clarify. Even with these small cards, I keep just flipping out. Alright, Spirit. Clarify. Oh, one flipped over. Yeah, Spirit's trying to show you there's more to you than what meets the eye. You know, this is a time to seize the moment. Okay? Yeah, again, it's like Spirit's saying, even though things haven't worked out or they're not working out, it doesn't mean that, you know, you're a failure, you're losing. But some of y'all still are getting wrapped up in those past mistakes and not releasing yourself from them, to where you can take this opportunity and say, okay, I've learned from this. And I'm going to keep going forward. Like this Knight of Swords. Keep going forward. Stop looking behind you. Look forward. And look for something or somewhere where you're going to get more. Where you're going to receive as much as you give. Well, that's Six of Pentacles. Stop giving to all this back here. It's not doing you any good. You're just setting yourself up for more hurt and more pain. Whether that's in your pocketbook, that's in your relationships, or with yourself, or all of the above. Alright, Spirit. What's the advice here? Show me, Spirit. The world. So Spirit saying, you still got your whole world at your feet, but you're not willing to see it. They want you to see the world around you, at your feet. And yeah, you might feel a little divided right now. You might feel like you're cut up in a billion pieces, is what Spirit just said. But it's up to you now to take care of yourself, pick you back up, and break yourself free from all these unhealthy attachments you have. Which is whether it's material, money, or it's a relationship. It could even be a family dynamic, it can be a friend dynamic. Whatever isn't serving you well and is making you feel sad, confused, feeling like you've lost your way, like you're losing hope, you've lost your motivation. Those are the people you need to cut yourself free from. And this is a time to close those chapters because you don't want to go into next year carrying this energy into it. You want to start the new year off fresh. So, close out the chapters, what Spirit's saying, by breaking free from all these unhealthy attachments. Otherwise, you're going to keep finding yourself divided. You're not going to get anywhere. As the energy sits right now, it's not going to change. The only thing that can change is what you do and how you react to it. Spirit saying close them out. Let them go. Let those things go. And if you can do that, what's the best possible outcome? Spirit, show me best possible outcome. You'll start off fresh. Start planning and rebuilding instead of trying to juggle everything. Because right now I feel like many are juggling. Alright, Spirit, tell me more. And you'll be able to make more clearer decisions. I feel like things will come more into an alignment, back into balance with this Judgment card out here. As long as you don't get lost in your thoughts. I mean, if you want to get lost in anything, Spirit's saying get lost in knowledge. You know, have a thirst for knowledge. New ventures. New opportunities. New relationships. Let go of the ones that are toxic. So you can find happiness by having this Two of Pentacles, planning, executing, and being able to have more clarity to decide for yourself, taking back your powers, what Spirit's saying right here. To start laying out a new foundation, new start, new beginning. I would like to see all y'all start off 2026 right. Okay, which one, Spirit? With all these oracle decks, which one? Let me see. No, he said this one. Alright. Let's see, Spirit. What else you want to say? People are going to want to use and abuse you. If y'all are in that lustful relationship, get out of it. Spirit keeps saying that. You're not going to get anywhere. Alright, show me, Spirit, this message. Dang. Look at that beautiful card. Acceptance. Find something to use. Okay. We got acceptance. It says, at times it may be difficult to fully accept yourself exactly as you are. Yet when you don't, you deny the divine part of you, your soul. In truth, every experience that you've had, even the ones that you thought weren't good, allowed you to advance on your spiritual path. There were no wrong experiences. Everything that has occurred in your life has been part of a divine plan for your spiritual development as a soul. If only you could see yourself as those in the spirit realm do, you know how remarkable and wondrous you are. As you increase your acceptance, you'll help others love and unconditionally be at peace with themselves. And the more that you accept yourself, the more fulfillment you will experience. So find fulfillment. And that's crazy. I can't make this up because at the bottom of one of my decks that's staring at me is right here. Fulfillment. Find that fulfillment. Find that acceptance, that peace. Again, you can't change what's already happened. Good, bad, everything in between. You can only accept it and take accountability for your role in it, what you've allowed to happen, and move on. Leave those people behind. Leave those places behind. Leave those things behind. It's time to free yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be in a constant circle of allowing yourself to be trapped. Kicking yourself in the butt. Having regrets. Being in all this pain that you shouldn't be in. But at the end of the day, you have no one else to blame but yourself if you keep putting yourself there. If you keep allowing yourself to be there. If you keep allowing others to treat you that way. Or allowing yourself to be caught up or tied to material things that aren't doing you any good. You know, if you want, more money, sometimes you have to make a lot of sacrifices. And those sacrifices, I know, aren't easy, but they have to be made. And if you want better relationships, well, first, Spirit's saying, take accountability for yourself. What have you brought to the table to cause this relationship to go south or not be, what it is? Is it you? Is it them? Is it both of y'all? And be honest with yourself. Otherwise, you have no one to blame but yourself. So Spirit's saying, learn to love yourself more. Alright, Spirit. Send that to you if I pull it. Spirit animal. What's the spirit animal, Spirit? For the collective. Show me, Spirit. spirit animal. Okay. Y'all got the squirrel. Always prepared. Oh, I need my arms full again. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. Be the squirrel. Be prepared. And that's what Spirit's trying to say to you over here. Get prepared. A new start by ending this. So you can have more of this. Whether that's, you know, love, money, maybe all the above. But make a game plan. Have, you know, plan A, plan B, and even possibly a plan C. In case plan A and B don't work. Don't just have one plan and think, you know, that it's gonna, you know, go that way. You always have to have plan A and or plan B plus also usually plan C in case. Alright. Angel number spirit. Show me. What's the angel number spirit? Zero 0606. Commitment. Alright. Move this back. This desk is just too small. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best. Open up for the best is yet to come. So Spirit's asking you, make a commitment, being more responsible, being accountable. Even that means being honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Be honest. Be accountable. And when you can do that, you're going to find more solutions in your life. You'll be able to fix more of your problems. You're not going to be, you know, caught up in this Eight of Swords all the time, overthinking everything. Because that's when more light will come to the table for your clarity to help in your overall being, well-being, and the people in your life. You know, I get the feeling someone out there, like, I feel like your loved ones worry about you more than you realize. But you just flat out just ignore them. Or make it seem like they don't care or they don't know what they're talking about. Spirit saying you're wrong. So, alright, last card. What's the angel message, Spirit? Angel message. Show me, Spirit. Please and thank you. Alright. Holy Amethyst, you are the light. You have a light within you. And this light will never go out. Whenever you face darkness, this brilliance has the opportunity to shine. Right now, God and the angels are calling you to switch your light on full. Stand in the greatness of your spirit. Do not back down and be the bringer of good that you were born to be. And a positive affirmation you can say to yourself today is, I am a light of hope in the world. I am a light of hope in the world. So be the light. Be the light that shines bright instead of drowning in your emotions, self-pity, feeling like you have no worth, even feeling like you're lost, like you have no way out or nowhere to go. That's not going to get you anywhere, beautiful people, except for keeping you stuck. So be the light. Make sure you're the light of yourself first. It's like I tell you all the time. You can't go around filling up other people's cups when your cup is going bare bone dry or it's already empty. It just can't be done. What do you have to give? Not the best of you. You might think you're giving something, but are you really? Because when you stop and think to yourself, you know, when you're with people, do you ever stop and think like, are you really present? Are you really there with them? Let's be honest. 9 times out of 10, probably not. I'm not saying that there aren't those moments that they get you to laugh and crack up and, you know, you're talking to them, but are you really digesting what's going on? Are you appreciating the moment that you have with them? You can't do that if you're always here because your mind's elsewhere. So that's how you become the light for yourself. First, solving the problems you have to solve for you and making sure you're okay, filling up your cup, and telling everybody else, you know, to get lost. You know, it's like my mama, and if you're new to my channel, my mama, my dad, and my daddy are all deceased, but I still get to connect to them, and they come through when they need to, and they do. So my mama came through yesterday for me, and you know, she said pretty much what I knew she would say to me, but I found it funny because, you know, it's like my mama said to me, all these people out here that come in here and act a fool, you know, that want this or want that or have an opinion. My mama flat out said it for me to say this to everybody. Unless you're putting money in my bank account, you don't get an opinion. Your opinion doesn't matter, you know. It's the facts, you know, and if you don't like that, my mama said buzz off. She was sassy. But I mean, what she also was saying, you know, is also true. So, you know, the people that come to me for readings and pay for my memberships, I will always, you know, make time for them, hear them out. Anyone else, you know, if you're here, consider it a blessing because I don't have to be here. But some people want to argue with me about that. It's like, I know you don't like the truth, but the truth is the truth, and it's my truth. You know, I enjoy talking with people. I enjoy communicating, but I'm not here just to hang out either. So, because YouTube don't pay me to be here. But people don't like hearing that. And if it hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. I'm not saying it to hurt your feelings. I'm just speaking of facts. But some people don't want to hear that. You know, I come out here when I can, when Spirit calls me to. But I always show up for my members and the people who pay for my readings. They'll always get my time. So, what I shared with everyone else, that's just a blessing if you get it. So, and my mods get my time too. So, you know, and that's something I had to change in my life. Because being out here hours on end, no, it's not doing me any good. It drained me. I had nothing more to give to y'all. That's not right. And it surely isn't right or fair to the people who come to me and pay for my time. They deserve that time. They deserve me to be fully, aware, fully here, fully awake, rested, well rested. So I made those changes that I wasn't going to hang out here all the time. Just not going to do it. Won't do it. And so it is what it is. And I know some people miss me being out here regularly, and I'm not saying I don't miss y'all, but I can't give y'all, what y'all ain't giving me. And that's just the facts of it. I enjoy the conversations when I can have them. But when I can't have them and I don't have the time, or I know my time is well spent elsewhere, then I go elsewhere and invest my time in the people that make, me feel like I matter, that I care, that I'm valued as much as I value them. So make the time for the people who matter to you and the ones that make you feel like you matter. If they're not making you feel like you matter and keep putting you in this, it's time to cut them loose. Because again, all you're doing is hurting yourself and selling yourself short. And then you're robbing the people who should matter and you matter too. You're robbing them of a portion of yourself by allowing yourself to get caught up or being drowned by other people's nonsense who are nothing but, toxic to you. So give your light to the ones who really show up for you and value you, genuinely love and care about you. Everyone else, nope, let them go. So, my beautiful people, I'm going to end it there because I got something else I have to do for my memberships. And then because I got somewhere I got to be today. As much I hate taking a 2-hour drive one way to go somewhere, I have to do it. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. And I hope y'all like and subscribe. And if you want to see more of my readings like this every day, you can join my Patreon membership. That's where I put them at. So, otherwise, my beautiful people, I'm going to say goodbye to y'all for now. I might come out tonight, as in, no, maybe not. I don't know. It's going to really depend. It's going to really depend how I feel when I get back, because I really just don't know. So beautiful people, I'm wishing y'all well. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Till next time.